Hi there, I'm Mrs. Goose and welcome to Mrs. Goose's Goodies. Today I have a Martha and Marley Spoon food box that I wanted to open with you so you could see what's inside one of those boxes. I have done a Blue Apron opening or unboxing as well. If you want to check that out, you can click on the little eye up there and that'll provide you with some more information. You can watch that video as well. So this is the same sort of thing. So this is a Martha and Marley Spoon style food box, and so theirs is obviously a little bit different, but I thought I would give it a try and see. So opening it up, I've cut the tape off this so that would be a bit easier. So opening it up, we've got a little bit saying that it's recyclable, which is very good, same as the Blue Apron. And we're going to open it up, and then so these are my recipe cards, so that's very good, sort of just on the top there, easy to find, they don't get lost anywhere. So we've got a picture of what the finished meal is going to look like, a little blurb here about what it is I'm making. This is, for example, a spiced chicken and vegetables with olives and caramelized lemons. It's going to take 35 minutes and it's a 2 serving. So I've done the same thing that I did with the Blue Apron box. We're doing 2 people, so 2 servings 3 times a week. So I've got 3 meals in here. So that's one, a crispy fried fish, and a couscous and fontina fritters. So those are my meals to try, and that's what they're supposed to look like. On the back side here, we've got photos to show the steps and all of the steps to go through to create the meal. It's also got what they're sending me, or what they've sent me, what you need, and then tools that you could use to make this meal. And it also tells you your calories per serving down here, and that's everything you need to know to make your meals. So move those out of the way. This flips this way. So it comes in one of these silver bubble wrap envelopes as well, or bags. Okay, there we go. And so inside here, we've got bags. So each meal has a bag that has all the bits. So this is for the couscous and fontina fritters. So everything comes in a bag for that. This is for the crispy fried fish. And then this one is for the spiced chicken. So everything is neatly contained inside a bag already, which is very handy. And then under here you have your protein. So I guess that's the only thing that's not in the bags, those brown paper bags, is your protein, because that is stored underneath these ice packs. And then I can also see I've got a clove of garlic, or a head of garlic. So we've got these nice frozen ice packs that you can reuse if you want to. So you can pop them into your freezer and reuse them for picnics or traveling or anything like that. Otherwise, you can just melt them and throw them out. So in here I've got my protein. So I've got my chicken breast, and I've got my fish, and the other one, and my fontina cheese. So that's all my protein in there. And then these are just more ice packs. I'm just double checking nothing's in there as you look at my head, that there's nothing else in there. So that is what comes in a Martha and Marley Spoon box. I'm just going to move the box out of the way, and I will open up one of these bags just so you can see how they come. So this whole bag just goes in the fridge. So it makes it really easy that when you go to make, so this is for the couscous and fontina fritters. So I grab my cheese, which is my protein, and my bag, and that's what I need to make my meal. So everything else is in here. So if we just see if I can gently dump this out. So if I empty out that brown paper bag, this is the rest of the stuff that I need to make my couscous fritters. So I've got broccoli, lemon, pine nuts, couscous, parsley, and some mayonnaise. And then that goes with the fontina cheese and my recipe card, and I am good to go. There are sometimes some things that you need, so I'm just going to quickly look at the fontina fritters. So for those, you'll need salt, olive oil, black pepper, and 2 eggs, because you're obviously making a fritter, so that's where you would add them in. So these are things that you need. So that's what they assume that you have, and then your tool suggestions here: small saucepan, rim baking sheet, large nonstick skillet, and a zester. So those are the things you're going to need to make this meal. You can obviously use what you've got, but that's what they're going to use in the directions for you. So there you go. That is a Martha and Marley Spoon food box. So similar to the Blue Apron box, but slightly different. So obviously these are Martha Stewart recipes, and they're going to be slightly different than the Blue Apron box. Now I have to say, this isn't my first Martha and Marley Spoon box. We have tried them already, and I need to report back that I actually really quite like the Martha and Marley Spoon. So I've also done an unboxing of a plated box. That will be next week's video. So if you are watching this after, you might be able to click on the little I and get the plated one. Otherwise, it'll be out the next week following this video. And of the 3, my favorite is the Martha and Marley Spoon. And it's really hard to kind of explain why, because they're all excellent and they all provide good instructions, and the food is good quality and all of that sort of stuff. And the only thing I think I can come up with is that the Martha and Marley Spoon recipes are just slightly different. So I guess my example would be, if you had this recipe here, which is a spiced chicken and vegetables with olives and caramelized lemons, that maybe with the Blue Apron box it would just be a seasoned chicken with like carrots and potatoes or something like that. So I don't want to say it's simpler or something like that, because these are still very simple and easy to cook recipes. But they sometimes are just a little bit more complex in terms of the flavors. So that would be my review. You may have had a different experience or have a different experience in the future with these guys, or with Blue Apron or with plated. But from my experience, I prefer these ones just because the flavor combinations are just a little bit more interesting, I find. Or just a little bit different. So, so this one is by far my favorite, but you can check out the Blue Apron video if you want to see what that was like, and there's a plated one coming out after this, or it might already be out, so you can check that one as well. If you've got any questions, please pop those below, or comments from your experiences, or whether you like any of these boxes or food boxes, or if there's another one that you would like me to try or have tried yourself, please pop that below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And please click on the subscribe button to follow along with me and see what else I'm up to. Thanks again for watching.